Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Curtis Anderson. You might recognize me from such Shaw TV segments as Shaw Arts and Entertainment, the 5-Minute Book Review, and of course, Stripped Down. When I was asked to address the viewers tonight on New Year's Eve, I wasn't really sure what to talk about. I was kind of stressing about it all week, and even pulling up to the studio tonight, still didn't really know what I was going to talk about. So you know what? I'm going to tell you about something that happened to me just this morning. I was in my psychiatrist's office. It's cool. Don't act so shocked. Go to the psychiatrist, not a big deal. And he was telling me, Curtis, it's a new year. You should try to move past this whole angry, bitter thing you had going on in 2009. Great idea. I said, you know what, sir? This is exactly why I pay you the big bucks. Help me. How can I do this? How can I move past this? He said, you know what? Why don't you go back and try rebuilding some of the bridges you burned? Fantastic idea. How far back should I go? I asked him. He said, you know what, Curtis? Go back as far as you feel you need to. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to use this time to send out some apologies. I'm going to call this segment All Apologies by Curtis Anderson. Let's see how this goes. Let's start at the beginning, shall we? It was the first grade. There's a little guy named Henry who came up to me and asked me if I was the one that ratted him out to Miss McIntosh for eating all the paste. I told Henry it wasn't me, but you know what, Henry? I lied, and I'm sorry. It totally was me. I ratted you out, but dude, you ate all the paste. You had a problem. It's sick. It wasn't right. Man, I've been carrying that around for so long. That felt really good. I think this is going to work. Let's keep this going. I want to apologize to my mother. It was around this time that I woke up one morning and my bed was wet. I tried to blame it on my Smurf. I'm sorry, Mom. It wasn't Jokey. It was totally me. Jokey wouldn't have done that. I want to apologize to Heckle. Growing up, I thought Jekyll carried the team. Looking back, may not have been accurate. I'm sorry. I want to apologize to both my cat and my sister. Turns out, growing up, she was right. Tabitha McFluffybottom is indeed a terrible name for a cat. But come on, who lets their 7-year-old name the family pet? I'm sorry. I want to apologize to my friend Mark. It was the 6th grade. We had a little contest to see who could beat Super Mario Brothers first, and you know what? I beat Mark. I completed the game first, and that wasn't the problem. The problem was after I beat Mark, I went behind his back and I told someone that he was a complete failure at video games, just like he was a complete failure in life. And I'm sorry that someone was his mother. What? This is why I'm doing this, people. I'm trying to just be quiet. Just let me go. I'm on a roll here. I'm on a roll. You know what? Let's go to high school. Let's go to high school. Hey, Jill. Jill was my high school girlfriend. You know what? When I dumped her, I said, Jill, it's not you, it's me. You know what, Jill? It was you. It was 100% you. It couldn't have been more you, Jill, if you were the 21st letter of the alphabet. I'm going to pause there and let the viewers wrap their heads around that one, because that one was good. I made that up right now. It's so good. I want to apologize to my cousin. It turns out she can tell the difference between a fake dollar store knockoff Beanie Baby and a real Beanie Baby. How the hell am I supposed to know what a big red TY tag is? And I want to apologize to anybody out there who actually believes it's not the gift, it's the thought that counts. Tell that to my 8-year-old cousin with the tears streaming down her face. You know what? I want to apologize to my former friends. There was a time, 5 months to be exact, that Curtis Anderson smoked cigarettes. Not proud of it, but it happened. And every day my old friends told me, it's so unhealthy, you shouldn't be smoking cigarettes. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry I smoked for 5 months. I'm sorry during those 5 months while I was smoking and hanging out in the smoking lounges, I met cooler people and I stopped hanging out with those guys and stopped calling them, and then I quit smoking. I'm sorry. What do you want? I'm sorry to the guy I pie-faced off the stage at Whiskey Jack's my 21st birthday, but you know what, dude? Get off the stage. I'm trying to sing Too Legit to Quit. I'm sorry, I apologize, I still know how to make those signs. I want to apologize to the guy that was dating my wife when I met her. Oh, sorry, buddy. Turns out girls are attracted to insecure, narcissistic pretty boys. I don't make the rules, I'm sorry. If anybody out there doesn't know what a narcissist is, I'll break it down for you. The word narcissist comes from the Greek word Narcissus, who is, of course, the Greek god of turn off YouTube and read a book. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, I'm just getting angry now. I'm sorry my Prozac isn't working. I'm sorry I still listen to Prozac. I'm sorry I still love Prozac. I'm a Balgerin. I really want to see ya. I'm sorry, we're not allowed to do covers at Shaw. I'm going to move on. You know what? Let's keep it with Shaw here. I'm sorry. I want to apologize to Simon Hyatt. I'm sorry I keep bringing up the time you're interviewing a young lady and you inadvertently said to her, yeah, well, you're no Keira Knightley. I'm sorry, Simon. I will never again tell a story about how you were interviewing a young lady and you inadvertently said to her, yeah, well, you're no Keira Knightley. I want to apologize to all the people who watched ABC's Lost after its second season. Are you kidding me? The only thing lost was J.J. Abrams' interest in the show. He clearly handed the script writing over to 100 monkeys chained to 100 typewriters. Oh, he put a bomb in my chest, and the bomb's going to blow up if my heart beats too fast. Shut up, click. Who are you, the professor? I want to apologize to the veterinarian who had to put my puppy down last year. Oh yeah, sorry. Paying $450 a month to keep my obviously hurt and suffering puppy alive was a bad idea. I'm sorry I thought that. Actually, you know what? I want to back up. I want to apologize to that veterinarian's real estate agent because I didn't bite, so it probably took her another 2 months to pay for that second summer home. I'm sorry. It's true. I want to apologize to all the people in Saskatoon who bought the biggest souped-up half-ton truck they could find with the most expensive winter tires with daydreams of them going 90 down Idlewild in deep, deep February. You know what? I'm sorry. Here's how it works. I don't care how big and fast and safe your car is in winter. You can only go as fast as the guy in front of you, and that guy's me. And I drive an 89 tempo, and I'm doing 20 because it's icy. I want to apologize to my son. This morning he asked me if I could take him to Walking with Dinosaurs. I took him to Market Mall. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have put a disclaimer up. I'm sorry Serotonin didn't ask me to join their band. Come on, guys, I play a wicked trombone. Think of how many doors that would open. I want to apologize to my friend. He once told me that when he was little, he wanted to grow up and be a rum and coke so his mom would pay attention to him, and I laughed at him. I'm sorry, I totally made that up. I'm sorry I'm bad. I'm sorry you're blue. I'm sorry about all the things you said. I'm sorry, I totally don't know the words. I'm sorry I named the segment after a Nirvana song. I'm sorry Nirvana is so overrated. You know what, guys? I'm sorry I can't check your Facebook updates every 5 minutes because I don't have a BlackBerry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've never heard of Daryl Strawberry. I'm sorry I hate blueberries. I'm sorry I hate Halle Berry. Yes, it's come to this. Let's stay on this. Hey, Halle, nice acceptance speech at the 2002 Academy Awards for Monsters Ball. Hey, this moment's so much bigger than me. I'm a vessel. You made me a vessel. Shut up, Halle Berry. Are you kidding me? I was eating pancakes at the time and I kept thinking, you know who's a better African-American female role model than you, Halle? Aunt Jemima. Sure, maybe Aunt Jemima wasn't in Monsters Ball, but you know what? Aunt Jemima keeps your clothes on, Halle. I'm sorry. It's true. I'm sorry Monsters Ball was such a terrible movie. I'm sorry P. Diddy was in Monsters Ball. I'm sorry Heath Ledger was in Monsters Ball. I'm sorry Heath Ledger had to die after portraying the Joker. I'm sorry McDonald's didn't get the rights to make Dark Knight Happy Meals. Who wouldn't want some sort of green and purple container that holds 20 chicken McNuggets, 2 dipping sauce, and says, want to know how I got these scars on the side? Who wouldn't want that? And I'm sorry I wore my purple suit tonight because now everybody's judging me thinking, hey, this guy's some sort of crazy Heath Ledger Dark Knight fan, when it couldn't be further from the truth. It's just coincidence. I'm sorry, I'm totally lying. I have Dark Knight pajamas. I can't believe I just said that. You know what? I want to apologize to anybody out there who thinks Axl Rose's best album was Appetite for Destruction. I'm sorry, you're stupid. It was totally Use Your Illusions 2. Far superior. I want to apologize to the kid at the spray park last summer that pushed my son over. Oh yeah, he pushes my son over. Then he turns and he takes 2 steps and this kid falls on his face. Yes, he falls on his face. And I point and laugh at him. And I realize I'm the adult here, but you know what, dude? If you want to be a bully, hey, I'm cool with that. Bully all you want, but you might want to learn to walk first. I'm just saying. I want to apologize to the people that live 2 blocks down from me that have a cute as a button little 4-year-old daughter and think that when she grows up, she's going to marry my 3-year-old son when he grows up. Not going to happen. He's only 3. He's already out of her league. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. You know what? I'm sorry. I want to apologize. The Rough Riders had too many players on the field. And I want to apologize to the girl that lived in the apartment next to me in 2003 who had a similar problem. It's Tuesday at supper time. Are you kidding me, lady? And then I get evicted for turning my radio up too loud? You know what? This isn't working. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I failed at this. You know, I'm just worked up now. I'm angry. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry we probably hit bars and tone a long time ago. I'm sorry I didn't rehearse this. You know what? I'm sorry I didn't cover any of this with B-roll. I'm sorry my coworkers have to follow this. I'm sorry I probably ruined the night. You know what? I'm sorry I tried. I'm sorry my only crime was enthusiasm. I'm sorry it looks like you're going to get the same Curtis here in 2010. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry I tried. Just go to the wide shot, you guys. Go to the wide shot. Play the music. Just go to the wide shot. Bring the bumper and play the music.